Hi, folks. From all of us here at Waiting to Raw TV to you out there, here in Nigeria and around the world, it's a big thank you coupled with many hugs. It's indeed a great honor to have you as part of our community. Your subscription means so much to us. In case you're watching this and you haven't yet subscribed, I crave your indulgence to please do so. Thank you. Also remember to turn on the notification button or bell once you have subscribed so you can get updates as soon as they are available on our channel. In our top story today, a court in Abuja has declined a request by Edo State Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu to halt impeachment proceedings. That's going to be our top story today. And as usual, we are going to be analyzing the situation on ground. We're going to be looking at the situation on ground from an analytical point of view. So let's begin. A court has declined a request by Edo State Deputy Governor Philip Shaibu to halt impeachment proceedings initiated against him by the State House of Assembly in Edo State. This decision intensifies a political struggle within Edo State with potentially far-reaching consequences for governance in the state. Let's take a little bit of background history of how the whole thing started. First, the impeachment allegations. The Edo State House of Assembly launched impeachment proceedings against Shaibu, citing allegations of misconduct and abuse of office. The specific nature of these allegations may or may not be fully public. Number two, the political context. The move comes amid a reported rift between Deputy Governor Shaibu and Governor Godwin Obaseki, potentially fueled by real or perceived ambitions for the 2024 gubernatorial election. Now let's give you some key things that you need to consider. Judicial rule. The court's decision emphasizes the separation of powers. Courts typically avoid direct intervention in legislative proceedings unless there are clear violations of due process or fundamental rights. Political precedent. The success or failure of this impeachment could set a precedent for future power dynamics between governors and their deputies in Edo State and potentially nationwide. Now let's look at the focus on evidence. Ultimately, the outcome depends heavily on the strength of evidence presented to support the allegations against Shaibu. Now let's look at potential implications. Number one, instability in Edo State. A protracted impeachment battle could create political instability, hindering governance and negatively impacting service delivery. Number two, eroding public trust. Prolonged and conflict-driven proceedings may damage public trust in political institutions within the state. What about the national implications? The handling of this case could influence how similar political disputes are managed in other states across Nigeria. Let's take a look at the outlook. The political saga in Edo State is far from over. Here is what we think might unfold. Remember, here at Waiting to Raw TV, we go beyond reporting. We analyze the news. Firstly, let's take a look at the intensified legal battles. Shaibu may pursue further legal options to challenge the impeachment process or specific arguments against him. Then mounting political pressure, public opinion Political maneuvers within the state legislature and potential intervention from national party figures could shape the outcome. Focus on substance. If the allegations against Shaibu are substantial, it will weaken his position. However, if the process is perceived as politically motivated, it might backfire against his accusers. Important to note, political situations are dynamic. Staying updated on developments in Edo State, including potential court rulings, political negotiations, and public reactions, is crucial to understand how events will ultimately unfold. And that's why we are here to always bring you updates on such developing stories. Thank you for watching. Let's know what you think by leaving your comments in our comment section. I'm looking forward to seeing you in our next broadcast. While waiting to do that, I remain your host, Prosper Anong, reporting for Waiting to Raw TV. Bye for now.